MIDCच्या संयुक्त विद्यमाने आयोजित केलेल्या उद्योग संवाद कार्यक्रमात आपल्या सगळ्यांचे स्वागत करतो. Friends, it's a necessary and timely program organized by MIDC. Rather, I was insisting Chief Minister to have a one roundtable meeting with all the office bearers of the organizations where we can put our grievances and difficulties and as well as give suggestions for transformation of the Maharashtra to bring on the number one. So my theme is today how we can make Maharashtra great again. Number one in industry and particularly ease of doing business. The largest membership organizer for India, and also I'm a president of Maharashtra Industry Development Association, which is on forefront for policy framework change and insisting government to provide level playing field to all the entrepreneurs in Maharashtra so that they can put more efforts to give economic and industrial growth of the nation, particularly to march towards Viksit Bharat. See, usually when you talk about the growth, growth is depend on MSME sector. Even though in Sambhajinagar, even in Pune or Satara, Western Maharashtra, or other in Nasik, all MSMEs are scattered in all these regions. How many MSMEs in Maharashtra are you aware about it? Total 85 lakhs MSMEs are registered in Maharashtra. Some are unregistered, some are registered. How many are privately limited company? How many are partnership? How many one OPC companies? So every entrepreneur is putting efforts for the industrial growth, economic growth, and especially some entrepreneurs from the service industry. We should not ignore them because they are the main source for the manufacturing industry. So we have around 58 lakh 92,000 MSMEs registered, particularly in that micro 58 lakhs and 72,500 small enterprises, and medium-sized industries around 6,700. So that means Maharashtra is number one in India. Whether we are getting a level playing field or not, that is the most important. As a chamber, I have contributed a lot of many platform transformation of SSI to MSME when Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister. But it is come on during the regime of Dr. Manmohan Singh. So MSME Act. After that, when Mr. Modi ji has taken charge, we have insisted on give two platforms, one for startups, one for MSMEs. So MSMEs recognition is developed now. You look at the turnover base, 10 crore, 100 crore and 500 crore. Even I'm insisting, and CII president or FICCI president, we are sitting together for changing the scenario of the India's industrial growth, that how the mid corporates from 501 crore to 5,000 crore can be also benefited from the government incentives and schemes. That is most important. Friends, MSMEs are struggling every day. One entrepreneur faces more than 45 issues per day, from managing business to facing problem with the Inspector Raj to banking sector. There are plenty of opportunities, and I'm sure that MIDC and industry department will take. Rather, we have a very dynamic CEO of MIDC and dynamic secretary, Mr. Anbalgam, who is taking care of resolving the issues instantly. But we have to raise our issues and grievances with them. Then only they can understand. When we go to doctor, we have to tell my head is paining, not me. So that's why today's event is here. How we can suggest government to transform the ecosystem where our entrepreneurs can play a very important role. I have some few suggestions to the government, that government should initiate the MSME industrial policies for the further growth of MSMEs. Mr. Bisay is here. Since he is taking a note, I want to give a the suggestions where they can systematically transform their policy. There are 300 industrial parks in Maharashtra. Why not should be converted next 10 years, 3,000 industrial parks? Why the MIDC will not come out with a particularly one systematic plan for private industrial park? We know the SCZ is failed in India, or many SCZ companies have backed out from that system. Why not we can bring the private industrial park? UP government has come out with 15 private industrial parks. Rajasthan government has come out the 15 industrial parks. Why not this MIDC come out with a SPV with a particular company like Khed City, how the Bharat Forge, Baba Kalyani has took an initiative to set up private industrial park. Similar way can be set up the plug and play industrial park so that my entrepreneur will not spend time for the construction and pillar to post, running for the NOC. I have started NOC, giving the NOCs from MIDC when Mr. Vishwas Dhumal was the CEO, that any entrepreneur buying land, they should be given the NOC. Mr. Doshi, you are aware that how many problems faced by earlier days during last 20 years ago by buying a land from the MIDC or government. And mostly when the MIDC or government is trying to acquire land, political gundas are coming in behind that. And they are obstructing the acquiring the land because of the industrial board. Where we are playing important role, take them out. This all the elements which is impacting the industrial board. So MIDC should put more efforts to kick them out. Another very interesting point, we have to focus more on security of the industries. Most of the industries in Maharashtra, Chakan, Thane, even Nasik or Kolhapur, all political gundas are there asking for handsome money. Even Taloja, Mr. Shetty sitting here, he is also aware about it. So we have to set up Police Udyojak Samanvay Samiti, which I started 1997 with the GR issued by government, but all the commissioners not taken. MIDC should take. All SP should chair that committee where all the issues will be taken care by instantly. And most importantly, Mathadi Act should be demolished. Mathadi Act should be reviewed.
Yes.
And this Mathadi Act is bashing our industry. They are not allowing, even they are, फटके भी देते हैं हमारे एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को, ऐसे लोग भी उसमें है. तो हमारे पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट को स्ट्रिक्ट करना चाहिए एमआईडीसी का रोल, बिकॉज वी आर सेटिंग अप बिजनेस इन एमआईडीसी, तो एमआईडीसी इज रोल टू टेक केयर ऑफ द इंडस्ट्रीज इन securing them. Another very interesting point, so many sick industries are there in Maharashtra. Rather, DCA industry, secretary, MSME, secretary industry and our MIDC should review how many sick industries are in Maharashtra. Why? Because because of the NPA, because of the political punishment or labor union or maybe downfall in the industry, we face a problem that all industries close out. So why not that industry can be revived and given to the Santosh Patil, like the entrepreneur, like a lady sitting here, so that my entrepreneurs will set up that business. And Sunilji, you said about particularly China, and Mr. Patil also mentioned. Tomorrow we have to say not a China example. We have to give the example of India and the example of Maharashtra and example of the MSME sector in Maharashtra. Friends, we have a lot of things to do and we will discuss during our panel discussion. But lastly, I want to say that Maharashtra government should come out with the policy, industrial policy, MSME policy, which will be expand the business activity. I am working with the DPIIT to enhance the industrialization in the rural area, especially tier 2 and tier 3 city, and inciting government to provide the land easily. Maharashtra MIDC should think to give the 40% discount to our entrepreneurs so that they can set up. And mostly the plug and play industrial zones should be started. Then only our MSMEs will start their operation tomorrow. It will not like the 3 months, 3 years and 5 years, and ultimately they are taking loan from bank and ultimately they are facing problem as NPA. Another very interesting point, MIDC or government officer to take up this issue. SLBC meeting happening every quarter with the Chief Minister presence. Why not we can include the main theme, main topic, how to enhance the credit flow towards MSME sector industry, how many banks, lead banks are providing the funding to our MSMEs, Rather, I am a member of Monetary Policy Review Committee, with the CIF President, FICCI President. We are pursuing them. I am pursuing the governor, sitting on the deputy governor, that we want to do. But state government should play very important role for enhancement of the credit flow, because without fuel, MSME will not grow. And without MSME, Maharashtra will not go. And without Maharashtra, India will not go. Because in Maharashtra is playing very important role, particularly for the enhancement. Very, very important point. Lastly, I don't know all of you are aware about, Maharashtra doesn't have a MSME department. I have pursuing with the Chief Minister that Maharashtra should set up MSME department with the secretary, with the joint secretary. They can be a pool or bridge between Maharashtra and state government to bring all the incentives and policies for the benefit of our MSME sector, so that they can enhance their business activity. They can utilize the schemes, policies and incentives for more growth. And lastly, export promotion. Friends, I don't know how many manufacturers sitting. Can you raise a hand? How many manufacturers sitting here? And how many exporters are here? All entrepreneurs, at least. Mr. Vise, we should think about to make a group of the manufacturers, quality manufacturers, and start supporting it. I have started in SME Industrial Park. I have started Global Manufacturing Capability Centers. We are supporting for setting up joint venture technology transfer and contract manufacturing, especially in Maharashtra and other states of India. So friends, let us take advantage of this Samvad. This Samvad should not be in this room, but Samvad should go to the Chief Minister, Chief Secretary for transformation of Maharashtra, to get Maharashtra number one and make Maharashtra great again. Thank you.